Hello, everyone.
Hello, hello.
Yes, today we are here on a live stream, which is something new. And yeah, just before live stream, this dad person here said that this might be the biggest mistake I ever make, which yes, might be true, because all of you people there have not seen the full cut of any of our videos with my dad, because there's usually a lot of random stuff that has to be cut out. But here it's all live, so you will get everything. So yes, today I also have with me here random person whose name is Strike. Yes,
Strike one! No, sorry.
Yeah.
yes. And also I will in the beginning also say a big thank you for 500 subscribers, which we hit a couple of days ago. Yes, and let's look
Yeah.
at the chat a bit, I guess. Yes.
Live streaming.
Yeah, live streaming. You're just doing good.
You're doing great. You're doing great so
Yeah.
far.
This is your best live stream ever.
Yes, my best letter. First, we have this very nice word from Peterpool,
Yes.
For
and
sure.
then we have
Something about washing.
hello, and then we have some I don't know weird
Strike
words.
two! Woo!
And then we have Pada Wannabe, hello. Then we
Hey.
have Daryl, hello, and then
Oh,
Not,
John.
not worthy. Not worthy.
and then hello to you, and here is
Netherlands.
and
I
here is
almost.
greetings from Germany, and there is greetings from Finland.
Yeah,
You got
and I almost.
all
I'm.
of
I.
you
Yeah.
together.
Yeah, and I almost talk Dutch. It's like. I guess that was not Dutch, but it sounded
And
like
you
Dutch
lost
in my
subscribers.
Yes.
Yeah, you had 500, now we have 490. All the 10 Netherlands Dutch went away.
Oh, hello. And yes, I'm still in Germany, and I will be for 2 more weeks. Yes.
No.
Hello.
I know.
Hello. I said hello to you again.
Double better.
Yes, we are going to watch it on the Star Wars Nerds channel.
Yeah.
In December.
Hola, Ashoka fanbase Monterrey. Hola.
Oh no.
Yes.
Okay. But now I guess we should maybe talk about why we are here. So Andor is over now, and yes, first we have overall feelings, and I think that Dad should start with this one.
Okay, thank you. I've been waiting for this moment. World, let me speak. Well, first of all, I'm very happy. I'm very happy about the series. And remember, I'm a noob, so I probably didn't understand. I mean, everything of the series, but I'm still very happy about it. And oh, sorry. Oh, I dropped something on the dog. There's a dog in my lap. Yeah. So the best thing about the series is definitely that I think the producers have much more freedom making the series without the epic characters like Luke, Darth Vader, and so on. I mean, I do love them, all the lightsabers, Darth Vader, the Jedi's. I mean, they are like the superstars of Star Wars. But I think I mean they might also divide the fans quite much, and you have a lot of expectation. If you know Darth Vader is there, you you have to choke people and so on. And I mean the Boba Fett series was okay, I guess, but still, they had but still people had a lot of opinions on him and how he was portrayed and so on. So I guess it's easier to make a series without all the superstars, so to speak. But still, you can do a lot of it, and you can have a really good story that develops well. And in my eyes, the series felt really much like Star Wars. And I think it's really fun to get to know low-level people, if you can call them low-level people, sort of like normal citizens in the Star Wars universe. And I mean, they're also the one that suffers under the Empire, sort of. And I think the scenery was really realistic and nice. And was the name of was it Ferrix?
Yes.
Ferrix. I think Ferrix was I think they had made a lot of effort to make that. They had a lot of good scenes, and there were actually a lot of scenes from Ferrix. But anyway, I'm very happy. I'm happy I saw the series, and it was really good.
Yes. Was that it?
Yeah, I mean, I think that was a lot from me. I'm a noob, so I don't know much about
No,
this
as
anyway.
Charlie
So
says here, you are no noob, sir. You
thank
are
you, Charlie.
legend.
No, not worthy. Yeah.
And here
But
are
so
some other answers for you about Dutch.
Yes, Dutch.
hola. Que la fuerza sí, no, don't know.
No.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Oh. And is this what you wanted to say?
Yeah, that's. I mean, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. I was. I mean, for me, it was good enough that they mentioned like Palpatine. So that was enough for me. I mean, it did. I don't think the series needed like a lot of cameos. No, that's my opinion.
Yeah. Let's see what the chat is thinking about it. Oh, hello. Yeah. And
Well, 9 out of 10.
yeah, 8 out of 10.
Yeah,
9 out
that's
of
quite
10.
good.
9 out of 10.
Yeah,
9.5.
yeah. Yeah, I think
Yeah, and I like that they
Yeah.
actually like built the
The
set.
set,
It
yeah.
wasn't just like in what is it called?
The volume.
Yeah, the volume. It really like felt real.
Hmm.
And yeah, it was may the force be with you.
Okay, I should have known that. Accompagnia Forza. Yeah, that was Force. Yeah, I thought it was Fire, but Force. Yeah, of course.
Hello. 9 out of 10.
Yeah, that's
7 out of 10.
Oh no, Ashoka.
9 out of 10.
No. 9
Wait.
of 10.
Has she even seen? Isla, have you
Yeah, I
seen?
hope so.
No.
I hope. Yeah.
Or is she just trolling?
Yes.
She might be trolling. Maybe she gave her an
Oh,
over
my
9,000.
Yeah.
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 I think Isla just rated my appearance here in the live stream. I think not that bad. Not that bad.
Yeah. Marvel was fair. But we'll get to the characters a bit later. 10 out of 10. Yeah, okay, then also Dad, what would you give if you have a rating? Or would you even rate it?
I mean, I usually give high. I'm very positive, so I would give 9.73 out of 10. So there's, I mean,
Okay.
there were some not big annoyances, but 9.73.
Yeah, okay, then
What?
Mr. Strike, what
Yes.
would you say overall feelings about the show?
Overall feelings. Yeah, I really enjoyed the show. Like, it's been really nice, especially after some of the other Star Wars shows. Overall, really liked the acting, the story, the writing, the cinematography. Cinematography was very refreshing after some of the latest series, and yeah, no, it was just very nice being able to just enjoy it. I think it was definitely good. That was not based on any like big characters, no cameos or anything. Just concentrated on the characters, so we could just concentrate on the feel of Star Wars and some new characters without any pressure. Yeah, just a lot of details, a lot of love for Star Wars being shown. So overall, very much enjoyed it. Looking forward to season 2.
What would you rate?
I would give it a 9.74.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, I agree that the acting was very, very good. And not that acting would be bad in any of the other Star Wars shows. I would say it's usually pretty good quality overall, but
But this was like exceptional.
yeah, it was like just very, very good.
yeah, and you really believed them.
Yeah. And yeah, I see a lot of people have said it's the best, but I mean, we also have other good stuff like Mandalorian,
Rogue One.
Rogue One, and Clone Wars Season 7.
Mhm.
If you can, I mean, I guess you can count that, and other stuff. But yeah, in my opinion, like Andor definitely, I would say is my favorite live action Star Wars show so far because of a lot of things, and just the attention to detail is like so good, and then sound design, even though
Well,
some of the blasters,
the sound design is really good if you take out the blasters.
yeah,
Then it's really good.
It
But
is.
the blasters are like pulling the rating down.
yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah, which is sad because like Rogue One did a really good job.
Yeah, I don't know who is in charge of that, but
Yeah, but funny enough, like a lot of the blaster sounds, like the not good ones, were like similar or even the same ones from Kenobi. So I wonder if they just changed like sound designer for like.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. And yes, I agree. We have seen a lot of different.
Daryl, that's a great
Yeah.
comment. Yeah, you don't see much sand. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey.
Oh, then we have 2 comments about
Ooh.
this
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, I guess does Dad even know what they're talking about?
I'm happy I know who Luton is. I don't know. and that he had a shop. That's all I know. So yeah, please you.
Yeah. No, I
Go
think did we talk about it? I don't know if it made it into the actual video, but I think we talked about it when in the like mid-season video that we did
Mhm.
with my dad.
Yeah,
think I
was it
mentioned
something
to you.
about Indiana? Was it something about Indiana Jones?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah,
told
this
me
one
what I
there's
didn't.
so much
Yeah, I
more.
didn't know. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I didn't see it. Yeah, I didn't see the
I mean,
Easter eggs.
We could talk about it in the like everything else like at the end.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
All right,
it.
so guys,
in
if we
later.
forget it, like at the end of the stream when we talk about everything, remind us if we forget it.
Yes. And we will also talk about Dark Troopers then.
What we're gonna talk about Death Troopers.
Why did you
Charlie, you got
Charlie, no!
Charlie, come on, you got Dark Troopers, Death Troopers wrong. Come on.
Oh really? That's cool. I didn't see. Or I didn't know.
Oh, there was a Mayan calendar. Oh, nice.
Okay, then next up we are going to talk about some of our favorite episodes or moments or storylines. It's a bit like, I suppose, a bit difficult with this one because there are so many like different storylines and the episodes are
Everything.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's
I
true.
guess, Dad, do you have anything
Yeah.
specific?
I mean, the first thing I was thinking about was the scene when Luton's ship was sort of tractor beamed or whatever. So I don't know that I mean I was telling that sort of that I don't need all the really high fly Star Wars stuff, but still there were TIE fighters, there were tractor beams, and it was like a classic Star Wars scene sort of. And then he had this double sort of lightsaber stuff, whatever, out of the and made this roll, and it was like wow, that was cool. And it sort of it didn't fit. I mean, I think the episode that scene actually didn't fit. It wasn't needed in the like to the story to get it forward. So it was sort of like extra, but I still like that one. And then of course the eye. Was it called the eye?
Yeah.
Yeah. And when there was, I mean the highest, the end of it was pretty cool. And then one small scene was on Aldani. Was it called Aldani? where the heist was. Yeah,
Yes.
when this TIE fighter flew really low
Yeah.
about them, and the sound and the water was like moving. That was pretty cool. Sorry, because I don't know. I have this small. I always wanted to see like a fighter plane flying really low by, so it was more sort of like, oh, it was like my dream, but in a series and like a TIE fighter. So that was pretty cool. And then, like I told already, Ferric was made. I think Ferric was made really well. And like the guy in the bell tower, and he making this metallic when he was drumming or whatever. That was really cool and really nice sounds. And also I don't know why, but the factory prison, because you had Ferrics and then you had a lot of scenes in the factory, but it was so different. But I think it was quite nice and it was sort of weird, but really nice. The factory and the prison scenes. I
And
mean, like when you talk about the scene.
did you see the post-credit scene
Was there in which one?
in the last one?
No, I didn't.
After the
Oh, no.
credits. You haven't
no, I
seen it?
didn't.
see it.
No. Oh my god.
Uh,
I was like I was
Oh.
watching the series in like at 2 a.m. in the morning, and I had to go to work the next morning. So I was like, yeah, nice. Okay, I guess I have to see it. Maybe I have to see it. How long is it? Is it like
It's not.
It's
No,
like
it's literally just a
20
few
seconds,
seconds.
yeah.
Yeah.
you
okay?
can watch it now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will watch it now, and you talk. What do you think about the best?
Missed the key point.
Missed the key.
Oh my god! Now you see live my
Yeah.
reaction. I have to check it.
Live
Okay.
reaction by Dad for the post-credit scene.
Yeah, and I agree with the Stanleys. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, the ties were just very,
Yeah. Well, it
very
wasn't.
well done.
It wasn't even just only the sound. It was also how everyone reacted to them, especially
Yeah.
like on Aldani when they were just patrolling. Everyone was like, "Take cover!" Like, it was like almost like in Lord of the Rings when like the ravens like it was just like pure terror. Like, don't get spotted.
Okay, tell us when you're watching it.
Yeah, I'm just logging in, and now I'm opening it. So post grades. Okay, let's see. Number 12. Okay, I'm opening it. Okay, wait, why can't I see it? Okay, directed by. Okay, there it is. Oh my god, there's actually. Okay, let's see. Okay, now. Oh no. Shit. Where is it? Is it the Death Star? No, what is it? Oh, that's the damn. Is it the Death? Yeah, it was the. Oh shit. Yeah. Yeah. I told you so. I told you so. Yeah. Nice. Good
Beer.
thing I didn't see it. Now I saw it. Yeah. So we actually finally got to know where the parts went. But wasn't that like everybody knew it or thought it?
I feel like everyone was like wondering, but I feel like most people were like, I mean, it only makes sense that it would be like
Yeah.
for something big because like for any walker, it would have just been a weird piece.
Yeah.
And I mean, it also
Okay.
makes sense why they like just mass produce the same piece over and over again.
Yeah, but I mean, Dad, you did say that maybe it's a piece of TIE fighter, but
Yeah. I mean, TIE Fighter, Death Star. I mean,
it's
Same
pretty
thing.
close. Yeah.
same but different.
Almost
So
the same
yeah.
thing.
But I thought it was good for like parts from fast food chain in the Imperium. So like, no, just kidding.
Yeah, no, I think actually the post-credit scene was. I mean, we didn't need to see it, I
Yeah.
suppose, because I mean, it was
It didn't
sort of,
change
or
things.
at least in my opinion, it was sort of obvious that it was the Death Star because I mean, what else would it be? And then when they changed the stuff that like people won't get out anymore because they need so many people to work on the Death Star now to get it done. But I mean, it was nice to see that, and I guess it just sort of adds to the story in a way that like Andor or Cassian was like part of making the Death Star, and then he was part of destroying it.
Yeah.
So it's pretty
Mhm.
nice.
The circle closes.
The circle is half complete.
Oh. Yeah, we almost did miss it in the watch party.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's great.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
the
it's
series
much better.
itself would have had a really good end, so it was like.
Yeah.
That would have been funny.
Yeah,
Amazing.
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 Yeah, but any other? I mean, yeah, I also really liked the prison stuff. I don't know why. It was something like. It was something, I suppose, kind of different. And we've seen like prison stuff in Star Wars before, but not really like that. Oh,
Yeah.
you're not the only one. I missed
Darryl
it.
missed it.
That is my new friend.
Yeah,
That was not what I meant. I said just amazing. Yeah, that's a good question,
Well,
Gaigo. I don't know.
we will-
Do anybody know where he is?
about that later. But he went blub blub. That's where. Yeah.
Blue,
Exactly
blue.
what.
No.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. But other favorite. I haven't really thought about this. Maybe I should have thought about this before the live stream. But yeah, I don't feel like everything was just very good. So I don't specifically have anything like any favorite stand-up moments other than what Dad already said.
It was very nice that people actually died when they got shot, like, and not taking like lightsabers to
Yeah.
I don't know, like the stomach area and then just walk away twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so your favorite part was when people died. Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
that's my favorite
That's
part.
my job.
Uh,
Okay, then let's just talk about the characters then. And I guess we could just start with what was the Kino,
Kino,
Roy,
yeah,
because Prego brought it up, and
Yes.
also Daryl said that we will see him next season. And
there's three more.
Stanley Kino lives.
Kino lives. Yes, Stanley.
Oh, well, I'm of the opinion that he went blub blub and drowned, like most prisoners, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, he was a very good character, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing him again. But
Yeah, I mean, Andy Serkis absolutely killed it in that
Yeah.
role. I mean,
very, very good.
for anyone who doesn't know, I mean, Andy Serkis has been in Star Wars before in the
Okay.
sequel trilogy as Snoke, but like this is like a new character. I mean, he himself like confirmed also it has nothing to do with that other thing. No, but like his acting was absolutely killer, and I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't be upset either if he actually died. Like it makes sense. Like there's just not a happy end for everyone, but at the same time, like Andor specifically as a show is not scared of showing on screen when main characters die. So I'm like kind of like, okay, did they keep it like sort of in the realm of possibilities in case they want to use the character later on? Maybe not even in Andor season 2, but like later down the line, just because he's a good character.
Yeah, well, I don't think they would show people drowning. That's a bit.
I mean,
Maybe,
Or
we've seen pretty dark stuff. I mean, we've seen people getting crushed to death. We've seen people getting shot. I think what is very interesting, Andor is not shying away from like keeping the camera on like lifeless eyes. I don't know, for me, like those shots when like people fall to the ground and then they're just looking lifeless
Yeah.
at the camera, it's pretty dark. Like that
Yeah.
alone, like it's not graphic, but it's like pretty dark to keep the camera on that.
Yeah. Okay, well, Dad, what do you think did?
maybe
Keep us
maybe he was just trolling. Maybe he was like a Tarzan. He was really good swimmer. He was like, I can't
Yeah.
swim. But he was like, yeah. And then he made like a somersault. He was like doing it really nice when he jumped out, and then he swam to the shore. Who knows? Who knows? You never know.
Double flip and then
Yeah, double flip and then made a
Yeah, this is a good point.
yeah, true.
That was pretty brutal too.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was something.
Mm.
But
Snap.
yeah, I don't know. But I mean, didn't they they were like maybe were the only ones who survived, like Melchi and
Yeah, I
And
mean
Cassian.
that's like also unlikely.
yeah, because there was a lot of
There
people.
were like hundreds. I mean, there
But-
were thousands probably.
Yeah, I don't know, but maybe we will see more.
They
on
could
them.
have shown. I mean, they could have shown a little bit more of what happened to the others. But yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but if they all
maybe
die,
maybe
then
that's a purpose. Yeah, maybe that was a purpose that
yeah,
they don't care about the others. I don't know.
yeah. Okay, then I guess Cassian himself, like, what do we think about him?
I mean, great acting. I think it's sort of. I don't know what. I like when he sort of shows no feelings ever. He's like always the same. I mean, so there's something about it's pretty cool. So it's just perfect. And I mean the how also like I feel it's like really realistic and logical how the story moves on from the beginning when he goes tries to find his sister, and I think it was very well done from the producers, uh, the whole storyline. So I don't find anything annoying about the character.
Nothing.
I don't. Yeah, no, I think it fits really well the way he's acting. So 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. Yeah, no, I mean, in this first season, we kind of see him get that kind of reason to be in the rebellion. Because first he was just like, I need money. And then now he was like, actually then kind of showing to then in the end, like, either you kill me or you take me in as like part of the rebellion, which I thought like, or in the beginning, I think I said maybe in the first video also, like it will be interesting to see how he kind of gets or becomes that character who he is in Rogue One. And I mean, we still have one season. Is it only one season?
It's only the second is the last,
Yeah.
definitely. No. Yeah, but I agree. Like Diego Luna's acting has been really good. I mean, like just like for what the character also is. I mean, the character is just like very driven by tragic events. So it like makes sense why he's like a bit. I don't even want to say emotionless because he has emotions, but like in some like scenarios or conversations, it kind of seems like he's just very emotionally dead in some areas. So it just kind of shows how damaged some people were after, well, either the Clone Wars or like any other things that happened along the lines of the takeover with the Empire. But yeah, I definitely like I mean the first scene I think already like kind of established how what Andor or where Andor is in his life, like kind of really just being in it for himself and like also not like being scared of killing people, like those two security guards. Yes, obviously they kind of asked for it, but still like executing them. But then like later on with people like betraying and then sort of like putting that that deadly skill like towards something that's good slowly but surely. I think that's a nice sort of transition from his character.
Yeah, but I don't think he executed the second one, but it was more like an accident. I think. I mean, because yeah, but the first one he was like
the first
he
one
was
died because
he was protecting himself, but then he shot the other one because the first one died. I think he wouldn't
Right.
have killed the other one either.
Oh, you mean
Because
if the first one survived, he would not have killed either?
Yeah. I don't think so.
Possibly, yeah, but
still,
well,
I mean,
yeah,
he
probably
did it.
not. Actually, yeah, if the other one would have survived, probably not. But like, yeah.
But then we wouldn't have this series. It would be more like he was still searching for his sister and nobody knew it. So good thing he killed them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, then Mon Mothma, and I assume Dad remembers who that is now.
Yeah, I mean, understood she's in the films later on, so I know she will. Yeah, but I mean, I think also it's a really good acting. She didn't have that much action. It was more like such psychological warfare sort of, and she was like you could really feel how under pressure she is and was, and that she is really willing to sacrifice her own daughter for the cause. So I think it was
Well,
really.
I don't know if she's willing to, but
Yeah, I'm not, I mean, willing, but obviously she is going to do it. So, and you can really feel the despair she is in. Sort of, you can feel how desperate she is, and so I feel sorry for her.
yeah. And her storyline was kind of not really completed here, so I assume we're gonna get more of it later.
Yeah, but there was a lot of sort of not ties. How do you say ropes that red? I mean, there are a lot of stories that you don't know yet how they will end.
What's up, nerds?
And yes, I agree with Charlie.
Horrible husband. Yeah.
Yeah.
Her entire family was a bit. I don't know what was up with the daughter, like why she was so resentful of mom, but
Well, I think that's part of that is something we don't really see on screen, but it's kind of being mentioned in the conversations, and I think partially it's just like Mom Mothma, to a degree, really also being the reason why her relationship with her family is going down the hill. Because I mean, she is spending like most of her time working either in the Senate, like the official stuff, and then she also has like the unofficial, like helping the rebellion and like working on stuff with that, and it just takes up most of her time. And I mean, as a teenage daughter, or like the daughter, like I mean, she obviously notices when her mom doesn't have like any time for her, so that it's like reaching the point that even if her mom wants to be like, oh yeah, let's like go like drive to that shop or whatever, she's like, why do you want to do anything with me? Like, you never do anything. Like, at this point, like, I don't even care. So it's just showing like what Mom Mothma is sacrificing for the galaxy, or for the Republic, or
yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but her husband is.
Gold.
Well, you can't really say gold digger because they got
No.
married at 15. I mean,
No, but he's not very.
no, definitely not. But yeah, no. I mean, the actress for Mom Mothma, O'Malley, something like that.
I don't remember.
I think. I mean, she's brilliant. I mean, really good acting. Like, I think my favorite dialogues are the ones she has with I forgot his name, but like the guy that like assists her with her money situation, not the gangster. You guys know what I'm talking about. But like that first interaction between the two, where she was like talking like she learned from Palpatine with like sort of like living that double life, like showing her nice facade to the outside, but like really like keeping the real Mom Mothma to herself. I really like that whole interaction. That was just so good. But yeah, overall, very tragic story of how Mom Mothma came to be.
Yeah, I think it's very interesting to get that story
Mm.
for her because we haven't. I mean, she's kind of an important person, but we haven't really gotten.
She's important, but she's always been in the background. Like in
Yeah.
the OT, she's been important, but in the background, in the prequels, like all of the dialogue between the delegation of the 3000, like it all got cut and is in deleted scenes. So
Bye bye. Thanks
Bye.
for stopping by.
Bye, Darth Maximus.
yeah, but Mom Mothma, and I feel like Mom Mothma was also for. I mean, she's a legacy character.
Yeah.
So I feel like for everyone, we were all very much looking forward to her story, and I think it's really nice that we can now be relieved that it's a really good story so far.
Yeah. But she's not quite a superstar like
No,
Darth Vader,
no,
like
no.
Dad was
I think she's
talking.
like a good addition to complement the new characters. Like,
Yeah. And then we have another very interesting new character, Luthen.
Yeah, I still have a thing with him being a famous actor. I've hard. It's difficult for me, and well, he's from Sweden. I mean, no, that's not the
Yes.
problem that he's from Sweden, but the problem is that he's like famous. But I mean, he's a good actor, but there's something about his acting that I don't like. I don't know, but I mean, I guess it's a good character, but sort of I don't know. Maybe it's because he has these two sides. He's the shopkeeper, and then he's like this bad guy, sort of good bad guy, and I don't know. So I don't have much feelings. I mean, I like his ship. I definitely like his ship.
You would steal his ship.
Yeah, I would steal his ship. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, without problem. So, but I don't have any like feelings for him.
No feelings for him.
No
No
feelings
feelings.
for Luton. No.
Damn.
No, like Uncle Harlow. Yeah, Luton. I don't know. I also like don't really. Yeah, have no feelings for him. Like he's a character, but I think very interesting character. But
And it would be really nice to know why is he doing this. I mean, what is the
yeah, I feel like there's
motivation? Motivation. So maybe we will
more to him.
get to know more and get to know him better. Then I will tell you, do I like him or not?
Yeah, he's still very like mysterious. Like where did he come from and why is he doing this? And
No. I mean, yeah, I would also not say that like Lupin is like favorite character material, but I really enjoyed him in the show. And what I really liked slash or like and I hope it remains to be that way is like Lupin kind of being the incarnation or like the like I don't know, like just the picture in one person of like the entire galaxy with like the normal people kind of rising up against the Empire and starting to be active on their own. And I mean, with Lupin, he probably has some history that even gave him that opportunity to be this active because I mean, he obviously has some sort of military like history because he's like very good in just like espionage and like probably even like something Secret Service maybe related because he's like very good in like putting spies everywhere and having that network. But for that alone and kind of like also like not taking I don't know, it's a really interesting character. Like he really like just does things for the cause. Like he's not taking any like he's not searching for honor when he's like, yeah, we like liberated Aldani. Like he's saying like, no, we had nothing to do with that. You know, like he's really just in it for the cause and for things to get done.
yeah, I think it was interesting seeing him compared to Saw, who's also like a big, I guess, rebel sort of. What would you call? I don't know.
Well, they're the partisans.
Yeah, but like, yeah, one of the people who are driving the rebellion forward in the early days. But how his approach to everything is very different.
It's very logical, like very planned out. Saw is more emotional.
And yeah, I agree with War. That speech was very good. And this is interesting. I've never heard of this.
For old
theory.
maps.
But I mean, he didn't have a very.
I mean, the ship looked.
Yeah.
I don't know. It always reminds me of the Rogue Shadow. For anyone who doesn't know, it's the ship of Galen Marek and the Force Unleashed. Because it has like those side wings and like the main body. It's not, but that's always what it reminds me of. And the inside is like Corellian almost, with like the padding on the.
Yes.
Okay.
But I think. But I think Striker runs onto something. I start to think about 007. He's like the James Bond of Star Wars. He has like a ship that looks like a normal ship, but still it has a lot of gadgets and high tech, and he like So from this day on, he's the 007 James Bond from Star Wars.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. You know, I think we're gonna see more of, or I hope at least we're gonna. Because he
But do you
was.
think, but
Didn't he
is
say?
it so?
Didn't he say?
Is it so that he has is he working on his own, or does he have like somebody like
Well, he's
a leader, or do you
I think
think he's
he's the
Oh,
like a
main. Like,
yeah,
lone
I
wolf?
think he's the
I
head.
don't think he's working for anyone.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
But he in
but
a
but
speech,
he
what
he
did he say?
but he's not mentioned in Luton is not mentioned somewhere in
No,
other
he's a
Star Wars.
new
Okay,
character.
he's really new. Okay,
He said something about like he like about Order 66 sort of like he lost people.
In the
Oh.
speech.
Yeah.
Well, you just said he sacrificed love.
Yeah. Because I mean, I don't know if Dad probably doesn't know, but there has been a lot of theories that he would be a Jedi or something. And we were a bit scared that maybe he is a Jedi.
Yeah, because that would ruin it.
Yeah,
yeah,
it would
yeah.
kind of ruin it. But so far, seems like he's not a Jedi, and
Yeah.
I hope
No, no.
it's not. Doesn't seem like it. But
Yeah. He has a cool vibro staff though.
yeah.
But I
That
mean,
doesn't
you
make
don't
him
have
a
to be a Jedi to use that.
Yeah, he could be.
No.
And there's a lot of possibilities for.
I mean, maybe he was like an officer or some higher up in the Republic, maybe.
Yeah.
Bringing on behalf of fighting him. Well, I mean, that's what he's doing now, definitely, that's for sure.
Yeah. No, I have a feeling that he was like, as you said, like some military or something because he has a lot of very specific like skills and things.
Yeah, and just knowledge.
Yeah.
Like, he just knows how certain things work.
Yeah. Okay, then I guess we should move on from Luton.
Our favorite cereal eating
Yes.
cereal card.
Yes. He's a very interesting character.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, he's sort of really lovable, and sort of like I don't know, but I mean, he wants to do. I mean, mainly, I mean, basically, he wants to do everything really correct, and ends up shooting himself in the feet, sort of, and has to move. I mean, what's the worst thing that can happen? You have to move back to your mother's house when you're like an old guy. No, he's not the old guy, but anyway, and you eat cereal every morning, and your mother whining that you should do some work now. I mean, that's the worst. I mean, it would have almost been better if he would have died and Ferrix. But he doesn't give up, and he gets really lucky at the end. So I mean, you could have like a meme with him, and then the text "never give up," and he's like "never give up," and then he. I mean, it's really. And although I was pretty sure, was it Deidre? What was the name of the? I was pretty sure she would die in the last episode, and I can't even say that I would be really happy if she would have died, because she was a really. I mean, she was doing the acting so well that she was really like, I hope she dies. So, but still, I mean, it was a happy ending for this guy meeting her and saving her, and I have some theories what will happen in the next episode, but I will not the next episode, but in the season.
Next season,
I will talk about that later on. So, but I think there's something lovable about him being a sort of like a loser, but still trying to do the best, although the cause is perhaps not the best one. But he still believes in what he does, and he would be a super employer at any office in the world, because he's really believing and doing the right stuff. So
yeah. What did he say at some point? Like, you wear my private box or something. Like, I have ways of knowing. Like,
and it's great. Siri is cool because he had a contribution.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
He's definitely got a good taste in Star Wars figures.
Yes.
That was pretty cool. I want those Star Wars figures, those clone figures. Actually, I mean, they look pretty similar to like Star Wars Legion. I don't know if they are. I think they were different. I think they were a bit bigger. That would be funny.
Yeah, but Cyril, I mean, kind of don't, or I mean, if you took him away from the story, it wouldn't really do that much. But I think he kind of shows the other side of like these people who actually believe in the
Hmm.
Empire, like sort of more like a normal person
Hmm.
who believes in Empire, I guess. But I do really like his character. Is very interesting.
He's interesting. He's entertaining also
Yeah.
because of like how he's so awkward. Like always
Yeah.
makes for entertaining stuff. Like especially in the first 3 episodes where he has like, where he's still like a corporate officer. Like all those scenes with like the speech, like being
Yeah.
absolutely like just. I think all of his fellow like corporate officers would also be like that was pretty cringe. But yeah, just being that very weird guy, and I don't know, like at first I feel like I was on the same train. Like you could almost feel sort of sorry for him in some scenarios, but then he pulls stuff like when he was waiting outside of the ISB for waiting for Dedra, and that was just very weird. It was
Yeah.
like very creepy and like so. But that's like the other thing with Andor. Like the characters feel so real because there's like a character's not just like the good guy or like there are multiple
Mhm.
layers to a character and they have flaws. So yeah, no, it's just very detailed.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then we have the other guy, Linus Morse.
Oh. Yeah, the sergeant.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the sergeant. The
It was
accent.
great. Most underrated character.
The one character that breaks any American. Oh no, he said a cuss word.
Oh yeah. That probably doesn't know about that. Yes, then
No.
the last character, then Dedra Miro, so the ISB.
Yeah, I mean, he gets it's sort of funny. She gets more and more evil every episode. I mean, you start to hate her even more and more. But I'm hating her like in a good way. I mean, I know I'm supposed to hate her, and I really sort of
No, I think you are. I
yeah,
think
I am.
because in the first half, I feel like you're supposed to like root for her,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
like that other stupid officer who's trying to like sabotage her. But I think then in the second half, I think we're supposed to hate. I think that because I'm on the same train.
Yeah, yeah. And still, I mean, all good series with. I mean, there's always like the fight between a good and bad part, or like Avala said, this is maybe not that straightforward. That actually they are good among the bad and bad among the good. So I think she the series needed her. I mean, not needed her, but she has a really important role that yeah. I think she's a good one. She's and in the beginning, I mean, like she was first seen. Was it like in the third or fourth or fifth episode or something like that? If somebody would tell me that she's going to be like the worst of them, like the worst bad guy, I wouldn't have believed it at that point because she wasn't that bad in the beginning. So, but I think that's also great acting. I mean, the face is like you could really in real life you could hate a person like that. She's like "Wah." So yeah. So it's also, I mean, they're all great characters.
Yes, I agree. And like in the scenes, like the torture scenes, you could really see like how scary she is, kind of.
Yeah,
But they also
really
like
scary actually.
yeah. But also like Strike said, I mean, it's also she really believes she really believes in the empire, and so I think that she and Cyril will become a good pair in the future. So because they are sort of like they're believing in the stuff and they're really doing it like with emotion. They're like, well, can we do this? They're sitting up a whole night checking out files and trying to convince and showing that this is actually I have the proof. I mean, they're like really good workers, but like they're like on the wrong side.
Yeah, they're like workaholics for the Empire.
Oh yeah, like yeah, that's torture big. That was
Yeah.
that was too much. Yeah,
Charlie, it's alright. She got saved.
yeah.
But yeah, I feel like too, like I really liked the character of Dedra, in this, like, as a character, I don't like by the end of the series, I'm not rooting for her anymore. Like, I'm on the same train of like I really like dislike her as like that. But like as a character, she's just very well written, and I really like what I said earlier. Like I really like what they were going for, like kind of tricking the viewer in a way. Like they were kind of like really like giving you all the things to like about her, like sort of like she's like the underdog, you know, you're kind of you want her to get that case and like work on it. But then as soon as she has power, you just see she's purely using that for evil. Like she is ruthless. Like she's coming up with those torture things. Like she's like planning, staging like a pilot that they captured alive to kill him and put him in the wreck. And like really just awful stuff. And you're like, damn, let's go back. So really well done on that side.
Then we have. What do we think about this? Does Dan know who this is?
No clue.
Okay, what do we want to explain?
Well,
Just answer the question.
Has Dad seen like Clone Wars?
No.
Otherwise, I feel like
Yes, not.
no.
Few
Well,
episodes,
then
only a
there's
few
nothing
episodes.
really. Okay, so the character, so you first see him in Clone Wars, and he's a Republic officer. More specifically, he's the like admiral of the Venator that is Anakin's. The Venator is Star Destroyer. Like he's like the captain, so to speak, of that ship. So that's where we first meet him, and like he's later on, like in the Empire, he's like head of the ISB.
Okay.
And he's in one scene, and like it's like his first like sort of official as him live action cameo. Like there is a guy in A New Hope at the like the table when there's like with all the officers and Darth Vader. Where there is a guy in like also the white suits, so to speak. At the time, it was just a background character, but like in canon, that is now like Yularen. So, yeah. And now he's an admiral.
Yeah. But is it like the ISB? Is that you all knew about ISB before?
Yeah.
Or it's like okay, yeah.
I mean, we've
Because
never seen like
The
that building.
headquarters, no.
Yeah, but yeah, the ISB has always been.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because
and he
that was
wasn't.
new
He's
for me.
not the main like old guy who is like speaking to Dedra and stuff. He's like, I don't remember which episode it was that he was in.
Well, it was the episode after. What was it? Episode 7. Because it was after the Eldani attack.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So it was
Yeah, I
probably
think so.
episode 7. And then he appeared like in like less scenes in following episodes sometimes.
Yeah, but just like in back.
But I don't know. I mean, it's like on the like his cameo is like it makes sense for the story. It would make less sense if he was missing, because for some big things like that, it only makes sense that a head of your department is there, kind of telling everyone you need to do a better job.
Yeah.
So, and it was nice. And fun fact, in the German dub, I'm sure in other like languages they did it too, but in the dub they use the same voice actor as Clone Wars. So for anyone except the English speaking folks, like even by voice, they immediately knew it was Yularen. I actually missed it on the first watch because I didn't look at the subtitles. But
Episode
7?
But yeah, do we think he's coming back in season 2?
I think it would make sense.
But is it more like But is it more like ISB versus Andor? Isn't that like the main setup, sort of?
Oh,
season
well, in
2?
season 2, I think in season
for
2
season
it's going to transition more into the outright rebels versus Empire.
Yeah, so I guess that's a good bridge to then predictions. What do you think about? I mean, first of all, what do we know about season 2?
We know how it's structured.
Yeah, which is
so season 2, for anyone who doesn't know, is going to be structured in time jumps,
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
know.
okay.
Yeah.
So season 2 is structured in time jumps. So every three episodes is one arc. So it's 3 episodes, one time, then time jump, 3 episodes again, one arc, and it's gonna be that that way for the entire series. And I mean, it's gonna be 12 episodes again. So
A lot of fun. So four different stories, sort of.
yeah, exactly. So
Yeah.
4 different stories in different times.
Yeah. Dad, did
Yeah.
you have anything?
Yeah, I mean, Andor will of course survive, definitely.
No,
So,
what?
what will he do? I don't know. That's a good question. And same thing about the Mon, not the mom, but the Mon. But Luther, this is my theory. I'm pretty sure he will have to make the ultimate sacrifice, and the ship it will blow up. After
Oh,
if he will have an epic save them everybody. So he will yeah, I will take care of them, and the ship will explode. And then I think Syria and Dedra they will get married and have children. And Syria's mother makes sure Dedra will turn into a warm-hearted mother,
no.
and Andor will still try to find his sister. That's my prediction.
Okay. What about the other characters that like escaped Ferrix?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I mean, who cares? No, just
Who
kidding.
cares?
I guess they will have some part in the rebellion. I guess. Yeah, probably. But there were like how many? There were like 4 peoples.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who? Well, it was
the
big.
boy, the
And
boy
then
that
the
blew the
woman.
bomb,
Hmm?
and then
Wasn't
there is
that what?
the
And
woman driving the ship.
well, it was the one lady, like from the
Yeah.
Daughters of Ferrix,
Yeah.
Biggs. Then like our, I forget his name, but our the nice dude that is nice to B2 emo, the guy that
big.
the big guy, yeah,
Yeah.
he's in there.
Yeah.
And
small boy.
small boy.
Yeah,
Was
there
there
were like
more?
four or 5.
Well, yeah, I mean there are also like a lot of the characters we know on Ferrix died,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like the shooting. So I think it was literally that. I don't think there were
Oh,
too
yeah,
many.
yeah.
Oh,
Brass.
brass. Oh yeah, right.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah. What do we? Charlie needs more Saw.
I
Yeah.
agree. I want more Saw too. Saw was a treat.
Yeah, the
Kid who
kid.
threw the ball. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Yep.
who lost his dad.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're gonna
Wasn't
see
he that?
more Saw.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wasn't his dad that was tortured first,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and who
And I
gave
guess
up a
they actually
bricks?
hung him because I mean he seemed to be dead now.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I think we will see more Saw. I really want to see more Saw. Yeah, I feel like it would be nice to see. I mean, Saw is like already at that point of like questioning everything in terms of like not trusting anyone because of Luthen. Very much. He's definitely got a part of it, and but also like Saw is still not quite as cyborgy
Yeah.
as he was in Rogue One, so there is still stuff that could happen. Yeah,
I want to see Melshi again.
Melshi,
Andor
yeah.
and Melshi reconnect.
Well, reuniting,
Yeah.
yeah. You know, I thought like what would be an interesting scene is when they like meet again, and like Andor being like, "Hey, by the way, my name is not Keith,"
Yeah.
because I mean, Melshi still knows him as Keith, so
Yeah.
kind of being like, "Yeah, you know how it is, you know, the fake identity." But I mean,
Yeah.
now we're in the rebellions.
It is actually a good point because the partisans then kind of
Hmm.
completely, because they were separate, but they then like completely kind of cut ties with the rebellion.
They had like
that's
the
why,
connections.
That's why they need Jin in Rogue One to like go to Saw.
Yeah. True.
So maybe we will get to see kind of what
See that.
leads to that happening.
I
Possibly.
wonder. I wonder if Andor is gonna have something to do with Saw getting at least a bit more. Like if I wonder because like in Rogue One, like in that, I mean, that doesn't need to mean anything, but in Rogue One, like when like everything's collapsing because the Death Star shot Jeddah, like Andor like comes to like get Jin, and then for a split second it almost seems like Saw and Andor are gonna fight it out, but then like they don't because like everything's breaking down. But
Yeah.
But I wonder if Andor may have had something to do with like an assassination attempt on Saw because he was acting out of line
Yeah,
to the rebellion. Yeah,
Yeah, but
would just show more darkness.
yeah, would fit the show. It
Yeah,
would not be anything
I
out of
wouldn't put it
ordinary.
past
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah, but
So, do you know how they filmed it? Have they filmed it already, or?
No,
they're filming, I
They're
think.
filmed. Yeah, I
I
think
think-
they've
okay.
already started to film.
Yeah, and I mean it's pretty obvious that they wrote this first season with already knowing what the second one is going to be.
Okay. Yeah.
So
Well, the confirmation for season 2, I think, came with confirmation of season 1,
Yeah.
actually. So
which I think is really good because it's good to like
yeah.
know what you're gonna do. Obviously,
Well, it helps with how you structure it because I mean you could like write a season 1, but if you don't know if there will be a season 2, you obviously don't want to keep it too open if there's
Yeah.
never going to be anything. So just gives the writers more
yeah,
room. And if you know like it's gonna end at season 2, like that info as well
yeah,
helps even more.
yeah. No, it's good because sometimes shows just kind of don't know where to stop. They
Yeah,
just like keep going and then
Yeah.
it gets bad.
yeah,
So
Yeah, that's
it's really
true,
good
yeah.
that they have their end point.
yeah.
They can't really go past that because
Hmm.
Andor goes bye
Well,
bye.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But yeah, it's good to know that there are only going to be two seasons. Although
Mhm.
if it is quality this good, then I could see 3. But yeah, I mean, and they could also go back and show something before the season 1, of course.
Yeah,
But
they could, but
there's a lot of characters in the Star Wars
Yeah.
universe, so I don't think they will. Yeah, will do it.
yeah, it's good to have these sort of just limited projects that are planned from the beginning
Yeah.
Yeah.
and people know how the
Planning is the
next-
key word.
Yes.
They
Yeah.
don't want to go back to some other structures we've had.
No. I think it will be very interesting to see because I mean hopefully it's gonna be like more of the like I don't know, not traditional but the like Rebel versus Empire, like more of that part. And maybe we will even see some other like better known Rebel characters.
Yeah. Like some like small skirmishes or so. It would be really nice, I think, to see some beginning stuff, like how in the beginning phases of the rebellion when they like started to have their outposts on Yavin 4, and then you have like by time jumps you have like in the beginning it's like pretty empty there. You have like a few X-wings maybe and stuff, but then you have like sort of how we in Rebels saw like then like Ghost Crew like coming along with their like sort of small fleet and like it slowly but surely filling up the place to what we see in A New Hope
Yeah.
/ Rogue One.
Yeah. Cruising Man also is a good point. It's nice to have
Yeah,
more than 6 episodes and then like
Mm.
actually long episodes.
right. Like every episode was like around the 40-minute mark at least.
Yeah. And I'm not like one of those people who's like, oh no, like looking too much at the time.
Yeah,
But it's just important that they get enough time to tell the story that they
Mm.
want to tell. It's not so much about the actual time, it's more about like using the time
yeah,
well, I suppose.
and yeah, and I mean also I think in the watch parties we were also like especially I feel like at the like at the end of the second of the first half, like episode 6, I think we were like, wow, like like for any other Star Wars show before that would have been the end, and like now we have
Yeah.
still like the entire rest of the series in front of us. Like that
That's true,
felt really
yeah.
good, just
Yeah.
as a viewer.
Does that remember who K2SO is?
That's your favorite robot droid, isn't it so?
A robot.
Roboto. Isn't
Yeah.
that your favorite droid?
I mean, we did already see the KX droids.
Yeah,
in
we saw
general.
that. Yeah, some people
Yeah.
were saying that was K2, but
No.
no.
I thought it
That
was
was
K2,
nice to
but
see them.
Yeah.
yeah.
Hang. I was like, no.
So yeah, I really hope that we're gonna see how he meets. I mean,
Like-
it would make a lot of sense. They would show how he
Yeah,
finds.
especially
K2.
because they have like a pretty solid bond in Rogue One, so they would
Yeah.
have to be together more than 1 year.
And also, there's been a lot of people who've been saying that B2 emo will be like put into
K2.
K2, which
But why would he like
makes
call him
sense.
different then?
Well, I don't know, but because
Like
B2,
B2K2, yeah, but like
it sort of makes sense because it's B2
oh,
emo.
but it's a KX droid.
Yeah, so then they put 2.
K2, so
And
it's
then-
like more important the 2.
Yeah,
That actually makes sense.
yeah, I could totally see
Yeah,
it
okay,
being
yeah, no,
there.
I actually can see that. Yeah.
And
Yeah,
because
and that droid, it was also on the ship. Yeah.
yeah, it was on the ship.
Mm.
So
Then
I
he
feel
doesn't
like
have a stutter because he actually works.
yeah,
Yeah.
something will happen to him,
Well,
and then
Yeah, that's
mean-
nice theory.
it might
And
be like
when
yeah.
when will the next season be shown? Do we know already?
Yeah, it's gonna be 2024.
yeah,
So it's
2024. Oh no.
2024. Yep, that's down the line.
yeah.
But I'd rather have them take their time than rush
Yeah.
it. So,
That's true. Yeah, yeah.
you're being arrested. Please do not resist.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
K2 is like my favorite droid. So
Yeah, but at the same time, they knew what they were doing. The way they shot that scene of like this, like slowly coming up the stairs, like they knew what they were doing with like revealing that droid. And it was really well done and funny.
yeah, and I think was it confirmed that Alan Tudyk is in? Because he said he's not in season 1, and he was not lying.
Yeah, he's not.
So, but yeah, I would think it's almost safe to say that we will see.
Well, yes. I mean, he's a must
Yeah.
show up in season 2.
Or
No, I think if like how the show is going to lead into Rogue One, it totally makes sense that Vader's going to first appear in Rogue One. So I don't think he needs to be in season 2. And at this point, with season 1 being like without anything, I also don't think he should be.
yeah, I mean, I think like he could technically
Yeah.
be, but at the same time, like how Andor works so well into Rogue One, and then if you watch like first Andor, all of Andor, then Rogue One, then it's like Vader has that big reveal. So
Yeah,
I feel like we're probably not gonna see Vader.
I feel like
think
Max you could see is
I-
maybe him like being broadcasted to the ISB,
Yeah, could be.
like as on the screen.
I mean, he will definitely have a. I mean, because of the rebel uprising, he has to react, so to speak. But if you see that reaction or not, that we will see. But I think we will see. I will put my money on that. He's going. We will have a Darth Vader cameo in the season 2, a short one, but I think we will see him.
There was
Yeah, there was some. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
uh,
And
Mm.
then about, I guess, just overall other things. And one thing is the troopers.
the Death
The
Troopers.
troopers. Yes. If you have been watching our watch parties, then you can see him like almost every thumbnail he put the troopers in them.
I wanted them so bad. I think me and Maul every time before the watch party we were like, oh, hope we see like at first it was like, oh, I hope we see some clone troopers and some Death Troopers. Then once we saw the clone troopers once, like it was like, oh, I hope we see the Death Troopers.
And those
I don't
bad
even know
boys,
what the Death Troopers are. But
They're-
I'm a noob.
The black
do you
armor.
remember the like dark troopers that were like escorting Dedra in the last
very
episode?
tall.
Yeah,
Okay,
all
Yeah.
boys.
okay,
Yeah, they were in Rogue One. They have like black armor and
Yeah.
okay. I know. You play it in the game, is it so? They are.
You can also play them in Battlefront.
but you know,
Yeah, I think
like
so.
not the Shadow Trooper armor. They're
Okay,
like
but
It works, it works.
but
It's yeah.
they're bad.
Yeah. Well, these ones not so much.
yeah, and also information for that. Like Death Troopers are sort of like very like the best of the best sort of, and they're I think it's
They're
confirmed that they're like
genetically enhanced.
enhanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, they're
They're I
called
think they're
death
like at
troopers.
the moment. I mean, it's also like still kept like pretty short on information, but like I think so far it's like actual recruits, but they're genetically enhanced. Yeah. No, I mean overall I thought like honestly I don't really have any issues with like the performance or like what they did in the show because I mean I would have obviously liked the Death Troopers to like do a little bit of shooting too,
Yeah.
but really the only thing that really bothers me is the blaster sound because like it's just the wrong one.
Yes. And the real one is so good.
Yeah, like that's the thing. So like for anyone who's like not that much into blaster sounds and stuff, so the Death Troopers obviously like premiered in Rogue One. Before that, they never existed. Like they were specifically designed for Rogue One. And their blasters too. Their blasters were new at the time, the E11D, and it had a really badass sound. Oh, actually, that's not true. The sound existed before. Sound actually came from Clone Wars because Gregor's DC-17M had that sound, which yes was badass at the time. So they used that one. So
I had no clue what you're talking about.
I know this is like pretty.
I'm like,
Really deep
what?
technical
Like,
stuff.
is
But
somebody
okay, long
telling
story
me? Yeah.
short, that's the sound they should have used in Mandalorian. When the Death Troopers appeared, they used that sound, which it's the right sound, so good. And then it started with Rebels. Rebels used like some different sound, and it sounds really crap. Like it just doesn't sound menacing. It just sounds very light, or just doesn't sound like a shot almost. And then they used that for the E11Ds for the Purge Troopers in Kenobi, and now they used it. There's a hand out of the nether. And now they used it for that one single shot of the Death Trooper. But yeah, and I mean blaster sounds and like being wrong. That's like a problem that the last few shows have had. So
Okay, so now I know how much you value the blaster sounds. They are 0.24
it's all
because
good.
you got well, so you get 9.74, so that means that the blaster sounds drop the
Yeah,
point
yeah. The
by
blaster sounds are the only
0.26.
thing that's pulling it down.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean the blasters otherwise also like we had the AK in there which
DH. Oh yeah, the AK. Well, actually, okay. So the thing with the AK is, I think they should have put more stuff on it, but at the same time,
yes.
you can't really like give them too much crap for it. You can't give them too much crap for it because I mean, like the DLT 19. I mean, it's literally an MG42 without a magazine. There's nothing else.
Yeah.
Like nothing else. No. I mean, me too. I'm like on the same page. I think it matches more. But if you're really like being fair, like it, like they even did a better job with those AKs because they're like a combination of an AK-47 and an was it an MP40 45 or something? Yeah.
And we remember to breathe.
Remember to breathe. Yes. JT sometimes forgets to breathe on the watch parties when it gets too exciting.
But you know something that would have ruined the show totally. One thing, and that was when Luton went to Ferrix, and then he went with his speeder bike to the city and back. If he would have used a scooter,
Oh,
everything would have been ruined.
would have used
I would be like, why?
Yeah, I think we all would
Yeah.
have cried.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so too. Yeah.
that's probably the worst thing
What?
in Star Wars ever. The scooters. I
But
mean,
would that have meant that he killed one of the Vespa kids?
no, but they are like
Oh,
invincible.
but that's later. Damn it.
Okay, that's later.
No,
Okay, maybe he will.
Good that it didn't
Okay.
happen. Good that it
Okay,
didn't happen.
because Luther, I mean, he's from Sweden, and Swedes they are like really know about trendy stuff. So he could have been driving a scooter. So you never know.
No. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah.
Way.
No.
And I also have like a secret. I found it's not an Easter egg, but I could show you something I found because I was rewatching the episode because of this stream, so I would remember anything. So I found a connection between and what was his name? Cyril.
Cyril? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cyril. Yeah. So I have, if you may, then I will show you the connection between these guys. This is like really, I don't think nobody has found out this before. So I will present and I will share my
Good news.
screen. Just a minute.
Breaking news about Andor live.
Yeah.
Live.
Uh,
While he
and do you see it? Oh, not yet.
Yes.
Now you see it.
We have
Okay. Here's the scene from Tim at his home. Oops, wait. And then you see this one.
Ah, yes. There. You added the arrow.
Yeah. He's eating the cereals also. So this is like so there's something between. Maybe they are like relatives or something. So
Maybe he's Uncle Harlow.
right, yeah,
He's
yeah,
Uncle Harlow all along.
Yeah.
But he's dead now.
yeah.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
You heard it from me. You heard it from me, guys.
Now everything makes sense. My God.
Mind blown.
Mind blown.
And then we have
No,
Oh, no.
JT, that's the point. Like, before in the backstage, he showed us like in the red circle, and I was like, "Hey, now you just need the red arrow." Oh man. Yes.
You're welcome, Charlie. Always.
Yes.
Does anyone have anything else I want to say?
Well, we also still need to talk about Lufen's shop.
Oh,
request.
I
But
forgot.
okay, before last comment on the blasters.
Yes.
No, because like I know like a lot of people, like when I bring it up on streams or like stuff, people usually don't even realize it themselves. So I've like kind of noticed that we're kind of alone on that one sometimes. But I feel like it's so important even if people don't realize it actively, because I feel like blaster sounds in Star Wars, especially in the OT and the prequels, like blaster sounds like partially also just was like matching for the blaster, but also it was like there's a different sound to it depending on the emotional side of it. So like bad guys have a different hum for the same blaster compared to good guys. Like for instance, if you watch the prequels, the clones have a different sound for the DC-15 blasters than like from when they're good guys to Order 66. They have like slightly different hum to it. It's darker. It's like more threatening. So there's like really more to it than just being a sound. And usually there are like multiple sounds from like getting shot at, shooting in that direction, or like it hitting something. So like if you're really into sound design, there's a lot to get out of that. So even if you
Yes.
don't realize it, there's much more to it.
Yes, there's a lot of attention to detail put into the sound of like prequels and OT, and I feel that's been kind of lacking
Yeah.
in these. But I mean, Andor has definitely done a much better job
It
than
is still way better than like Book of Boba and Kenobi, by
Yeah,
far.
Kenobi was just
Kenobi
sad.
was just lazy.
yeah.
And like Charlie, don't destroy us. It has nothing to do with like the acting or anything, but like the sound design with blasters was like legitimately lazy.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And they have the big archive.
I know they
of
have
the
like
sound.
I mean we would just go nuts.
we just download everything.
All right, so he's gonna have that blaster. He's gonna have that blaster.
Yes.
What a blast!
Yeah, what a blast.
Thank you, Charlie, for stopping by.
Hey, Charlie, take
Thank
care.
you.
Yeah, I know. Well, games are even a different subject on its own.
And yeah, I think it's safe to say that season
Yeah,
2 is
very
going to be
excited.
great.
Rachel, yeah. Same opinion from me. +1.
New CG in episodes for secure those constructions.
Like, you know, that once they built the stuff.
The Death Star. Oh, like yeah. Well, it would be cool to see them in something else. Blasphemy bucket. Oh, thank you, Charlie. Thank you.
Yes. And then also, actually, I reminded about the blasters. We saw one of my favorite blasters, TH-17, but
They got the
They
sound
got-
wrong.
yes, and they added like
And they add
magazine. logo on the
magazine,
side.
yeah. Yeah, that was a weird one. I don't know why they did that.
But then we saw Greedo's blaster.
Yes, that was
Or,
nice.
what
No,
it
it is led
Yeah.
like actually exactly Greedo's
called? I
blaster.
don't remember its name.
And we saw the like E11 variant of Solo, and we saw the
Yeah.
normal E11s with the flashlights, kind of the same ones in Rogue One and Mando. And we saw DLT-19. We got the T-21. I think T-21 only mounted on the railing, but still.
Yeah.
Rebel
So
weapons
are
are
there-
lacking so
so-
far. Like no.
So, are there any viewers anymore?
I was like, what is
Sure,
this?
was talking about. Was this about Andor?
No, I feel like they've been enjoying this
Oh.
conversation.
Yeah, the Briar pistol.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah, the Briar
That one
pistol.
is so good.
I'm
I
actually
love it.
yeah, that's a really good one from like Cal
That's
Katarn, but
Andor's.
yeah,
For that, it's Andor's. pistol.
Okay, that was
One
really
of
nice.
them.
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
in
like,
the last episode, it was
for,
shown. It
like,
was really nice. Yeah.
for our generation, like that is more of a callback to Battlefront 15. But where it originally comes from is like the old games like Cal Katarn, where it was like the Briar pistol first introduced. Oh,
But
So
that's-
do you know how much that it cost to make this?
to make the
Season one.
series.
Yeah. Do you have any figures?
I don't know. I can look it up.
yeah, we could look
Because
at it.
it was a really
Yeah,
I think
no,
they put a lot
definitely,
of money. They put a lot of money into it, probably.
Building actual sets and like CGI.
Yeah, which
So
is
it was-
a big difference between the two previous ones and
It
this
looks so much better. Now.
with like actual
Yeah.
real sets and not.
And what is? I mean, now I'm seeing Andor.
Oh,
what's
you
what's
know-
the next one?
Wow. Okay, you guys are. It's actually a lot different
100
from the other
million?
shows.
100 millions
No.
dollars?
So, comparison: Mando season 1 was 80 million.
80. Okay.
Mando season 2 was 95 million. Then Kenobi was 90, which is less than Mando season 2, which is a crime in itself.
Okay.
And Andor was 135.
Okay.
So a
Well
good
spent
amount more than Kenobi,
Yeah, but well
Yeah.
spent
which
money.
it shows. And I hope they give shows
Yeah.
in the future more budget because this just looks so much better.
Yeah, it
Like
was
just
really good. Yeah.
just visually.
Yeah, it was really good.
Like visually, it's just more appealing.
And
I haven't not been following.
Yeah, well,
stuff.
that was,
I don't know.
and I think
Yeah.
that was more of like that trilogy that shall not be named.
Oh, okay.
and what about? I mean, now I'm seeing the the Andor, and I guess I will have to watch. I will have to watch Rogue One again. Not have to. I will watch Rogue One
Yes.
again with
Yeah, we
Avela's
watch it
mom.
with mom.
With Avela's mom. That's going to be really nice and fun, because I remember I really love the film, but I have seen it only once, I think, actually, when we went to the cinema, and that was a long time ago. So that's the next thing with me and Star Wars. But after that, what's the next series? What should I mean? What's
What
the next one?
Well, Bad
Next
Batch.
series you should watch.
But
Yeah.
You have not seen the first Bad Batch. You have not seen Clone Wars.
Okay.
Yeah,
I guess
mean,
there's a lot of I
Clone
could
Wars is
see
a
those.
bigger project.
Yeah, and we will get to it.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that's gonna be
But hey,
fun.
Maybe
We're
we'll
watching
do.
Clone Wars with the legend.
Yeah. Because if I will not work during December, maybe we have to do that.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
could
Watch
get
the
started.
Clone Wars.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
always down to watch some
Yeah.
Clone
I
Wars.
mean, that's also a good point.
Well, yes, too.
But they
But
used a lot of. I mean, Ferrix was used a lot, and I was like,
yeah, I mean they did just like once
could
you
do this.
build, ooh, yeah. But I mean once you build a set, I mean they also use those quite often. I mean there's like with sets. I mean the good thing is once you have it, it doesn't take any extra effort. Like with CG, I mean every render needs to be done again. So even if you have like a render of a place, like for every new shot, you need to render it again, so it costs money. But like with a set, you just have the set. Once you build it, you just shoot scenes again.
Yeah.
So even for like, I mean, the ISB bureau, like that's there, or like that exists now for season 2. So
Yeah.
I mean, it's also
And then what is after Bad Batch?
after
Is
Bad
it
Batch.
Mando?
After Bad Batch is Mando,
Yeah.
and then Ahsoka.
When is Mando? And
Or
Mando is
wait,
coming up.
or maybe it was Ahsoka and then Mando.
I don't know.
Okay, but
No.
yeah.
Okay, no, I take it back again. It's Mando season 3 before Ahsoka, because for Ahsoka we don't even have a trailer yet,
Okay, yeah, true.
Okay,
not an official one at least.
that's good. I will waiting for that. And 2024 will be really soon, and then we know what actually happens with Andor
Yes, it will be really soon.
Yeah.
and Man and Cyril and not Cyril, whatever, and all these guys. So it's going to be nice.
I'm very built to enlist that short closure for the
Mm.
fight. Yeah. Well,
Yes. Does anyone have anything
oh,
else?
Any
Luffy shop.
questions?
Oh,
Any
again.
Luffy shop.
Gluten shop.
People are not reminding us. In the
I don't know.
No.
What are you guys doing?
You had one job.
One job. Remind
Yeah.
them.
And then you can ask me anything.
Anything.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I mean, I
But Gluten
didn't
shop quickly.
compare any screenshots, but I mean, just by memory, I mean, I remember some stuff.
I mean, the first or the main thing is the Star Killer.
The Starkiller armor,
Yeah.
the elephant in the room. Yeah. I mean, that's like the Sith Stalker armor. I mean, JT will probably like chew your ear off, like if you ask him about it. And he's like the big Starkiller expert. But yeah, it's the Sith Stalker helmet. I think the rest of the armor is kind of random, but the helmet is definitely inspired the same.
And then there was Twi'lek Calicori
Mm-hmm.
from Avicii from Rebels.
Yeah, there was that. Then there was a lot of Wookiee stuff, a lot of
Yes.
Wookiee staff / like those bigger
And
things.
then Gungan Shield.
Gungan shield. There was a Kilgorian mask. Kilgorian, like Plo Koon's species. There was a Temple Guard mask. There was, what was else? Oh, holocrons,
Yeah, holocrons.
Sith holocron, Jedi holocron. There were a lot of Indiana Jones Easter eggs too. There were the stones of the was it the second Indiana Jones with like the stones, and then there was in one of the carbonite things it was like the lasso of
The
Indy too. So
Yeah.
the whip, yeah.
And I think it was really genius. I mean that he had this shop, because it's sort of it didn't feel like how do you say fake. I mean it sort of
Yeah.
it was really good. I mean that he actually had like an antique shop with different stuff. So I think it was really good. I mean he could have a bar or whatever, and then Mon would come to the
Right.
bar and get a drink and
Oh,
sort of
my
it
husband.
and just what about it? And so I think it
What
was
about
quite.
some gas sticks?
I think it was sort of like a genius move to make that antique shop there, because it sort of it felt really like really realistic
Yeah,
and a
I agree.
good idea. So
Yeah, and I saw
but
some article
yeah.
that said that the person who made the show, like Tony, like he didn't know about the stuff that was put into the shop,
Yeah,
because I mean he's not like
he's not a
big Star
fan.
Wars fan.
But I mean that was
Okay.
for Rogue One.
Yeah, but I saw some like headline that said that he was like had been informed about the stuff that was there, and he was like, yeah, that was pretty cool then, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, which is like even crazier, I think. And I mean that's why I like really appreciate Tony Gilroy as like an addition to Star Wars, because like literally he's not a fan of Star Wars, but he just like he has those people that are
Yeah.
researching everything. And I mean the research is going deep. Like for instance, like the name for like Mon Mothma's daughter only appeared in like some random like comic in the 90s or something. or it wasn't even a comic. It was like something even smaller, and they got that name
Yeah.
and used it. So it's like really the research is deep, even though he himself doesn't know it, but he actually wants that stuff to be in there. So
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
So really
Yeah,
good.
no,
And then
that's
yeah.
make. I mean, that makes all the. Wait.
yes, I agree. That's gonna be a lot of cool shows, and hopefully they'll all be good.
Yeah,
But
and I think I mean about the details. Wait, are you going to?
Yep.
Are you going?
sure are. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
gotta use your chance when it's like not in the US,
Yeah.
when it's like close. So
Yeah,
see you in London.
yeah, and actually, I actually have one of my tabs in my web browser actually has the page where you can buy tickets. So I'm still thinking about going there. You can only buy like the Monday ticket anymore. Everything else is sold out. So I'm like, should I buy the Monday ticket or not, and just like go there? But we'll see. But Avalanche Strike will definitely be there. Me, maybe. Who knows?
I'm sure I know one person who would really like you to be there. At least one.
But the Queen is dead now, isn't she? Oh, you're not talking about the Queen. Okay, sorry.
Yes, the Queen would have been person number 2. But
Yeah.
I think yeah. um 4, come on.
War just wants
4,
his
stop it.
Vader and
Yeah, his Vader's
Okay.
been like, just rewatch Kenobi. Come on, really. Yeah, no, I really hope. Like, I'm totally fine if he has like some history in like espionage, or like as an officer in the Republic and was friends with the Jedi and had like some connections, but himself, no, no. And boy,
24,
that is
we
a
know.
lie. Everything you say has something to do with Vader. Yeah, but okay, other things that also the one thing in the shop was the headdress that Padme wore. Yeah, no, it's the same one. I looked it up. It's literally the
you
same.
have to show me
Like now or
later.
later? Yes.
Later.
It's like the headdress that she wears when Anakin and Padme are like traveling to Naboo in Episode 2, but like as what was it?
Civilian.
Yeah, civilians. It's the
Okay.
same one.
Oh, you will show me.
It's probably not like the one that Padme wore. I mean, I suppose it wasn't that special if it was like.
Oh no!
Oh no, sir! This is an Andor establishment.
Yes, I don't think Dad knows what dust bunnies are. There is
No.
a
Are
very
there like? I
short
thought there.
animated thing on Disney Plus with some dust bunnies.
Okay, I thought they were like you had dead troopers that were the best, and then you have the dust bunny troopers that are the worst. But I guess it's not that way. Yeah.
Oh no!
Dust
Because they sound like really kind. They're like, okay, we're going to shoot. Okay, we're not shoot you,
Oh
but
no!
dust bunny
It's too cute.
troopers. Yeah, but a little bit more about Andor. I think I mean I think the best thing about Andor is still that noob like me, I got to appreciate it really much. But also you like are really heavy Star Wars fans. You see all the details. You think about the blaster sounds and all about the Easter eggs and everything and all the small stuff. So I think
and all the orange.
The Orbish, yes.
yeah, and all the Orbesh.
Orbish,
Yeah,
yeah.
not forgetting the Orbesh. So I mean that's like a perfect. They consider consider everyone. Yeah.
Oh no! What have we done? What have we created? The Dust Bunny Troopers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's also. I don't know. Did we talk about it in the first video? But like, some people are also saying that doesn't feel like Star Wars, but I feel like it's sort of. Was I mean now in the last episode we saw like stormtroopers and all that stuff. It's sort of like more built up to things on a larger scale in a way. Because in the beginning people are like, no, this is not even Star Wars. Like doesn't look like Star Wars or whatever. But what do you think, Mr. Noob?
I think I think it looked like Star Wars because in the beginning there was always like this logo. This is Star Wars. No, just kidding. in the intro you had Star Wars. No, I mean I never thought that this wouldn't be Star Wars. I don't know why, but I think it felt like Star Wars, and it felt more like Star Wars than Boba Fett. And all I mean, talking about the sceneries and everything, it was more like somebody had like, I don't know if you can say fart on YouTube, but it's more like somebody had farted out the scenery on a sandy field, and that was like, okay, this is the scenery. Let's film a show here. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Definitely looked more Star Wars. The costumes too. Nice.
Yes, there was just a lot more attention to detail. I feel like that's the keyword, at least for me.
Yeah.
This show, like you can just see the effort that's been put into all aspects, minus busters.
And also like with some stuff like the Star Warsifying of everyday objects, like for instance, like in the shop, I think there were like mic stands or like laptop stands that were like not doing anything, but they were like sort of as something just in the background, and like they were weathered and everything. Just yeah, I don't know, just like kind of in the spirit of the OT, sort of. Yeah, also like that. Yeah.
Anything else?
I think we have talked. We have talked about everything except maybe the blaster sounds. Maybe we should know.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, no,
maybe.
we have not yet. Okay, so no. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I love to listen to you and how I mean, the love to the series and I mean, this not only to the series but the Star Wars universe. I mean, I think it's so nice. So I will never reach that level, and I'm not supposed to reach that level. I'm happy at the level I am, but it's fun, and it's been nice to listening to you and your detailed comments.
It's nice to hear. I'm not just scaring everyone away.
Yes, this was one of Dad's favorite moments. So.
Yeah, it was like perfect.
I actually like thought of like a video idea for that, of like editing that TIE fighter scene in the sense of like adding that with like Top Gun. So like when he like zooms down, it's like Tom Cruise, like a shot of Tom Cruise in the cockpit, like
yeah, that would be nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe you have to cut out that from the video because now somebody's. Oh no, it's not.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
live.
Gotta make it fast.
Yeah, make it fast.
Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, I think that was pretty much it.
Yeah.
In 1 minute. No, 1 minute. Yes.
1 minute.
This stream was 1 minute and 1 hour and 40 minutes.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
And I hope
It was fun.
everyone had fun.
Yeah, I hope I didn't talk too much rubbish. I guess.
Yes. Is the dog still there?
No, the dog went
No,
when I
I
dropped
wanted
when I dropped the thing on the dog.
Oh.
It went away, so it didn't like it at all. So
Oh, well, next time we will get dog cameo.
Dog cameo.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
people in the chat, thank you for being here, and everyone who is watching on repeat. No, what is it?
On the replay.
On the replay. No, everyone who's watching on replay. Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks for everyone in the chat. I think we've even been like, there were like 14 people here at some point, like at the same time.
Yeah, it's very, very fun to talk to other Star Wars fans.
Yeah.
Yes,
I had a blast. It was fun.
Yes, very fun. So.
And everyone goes and subscribes to him.
Oh no, I thought it was there, but actually there.
Yes.
There. Yeah.
You will find his channel on YouTube.
On YouTube, yes.
Yeah.
Enough said.
Yeah, and thank you for some new New faces also in the chat.
I think it's safe to say you might do a stream
Maybe.
again after this.
Yes,
I
maybe.
think this was not a mistake after all.
Maybe it was not a mistake. And I think Dad is allowed to be on more streams
Yeah.
after this.
Yeah.
You have passed the trials.
He's proven himself.
Yes. Okay, and now we should end it before he says.
Yeah. Before I stand up, I go out of the room. I have no trousers.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, yes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye. I can stand up now. Yeah, stop it because I show my. I have no trousers. Stop it.